are following breaking news as we come on the air here at 6 a.m. The government shutdown we've been talking about is now officially underway. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jason Hackett alongside Lauren LeManche.
Yeah, it started at 11 o'clock our time. We're going to have team coverage for you in just a few minutes. But first, let's send things out to meteorologist John Ziegler for your October 1st forecast. Welcome to October.
Wow. That happened, I feel like, faster because it's been so warm here. We're now 20 straight days above average. Still not even close to the warmest September of all time. It was actually came in at 9th, and that's because of how cold we started September. But October starting off extremely hot, near record-breaking, at least the first 4 days. So temperature-wise this morning, it is warm out here. Again, we got temperatures at around 68 degrees. We're seeing cloud cover. And you see the rain up there in Fargo? I don't expect much rain. I feel like anytime I say Fargo, the accent's heavier. Fargo. And you see that boundaries lifting north. We're not going to see much rain here. 63 to 67 for the current temperature. As we go into the afternoon, the clouds will clear. We'll get up to around 80, 81 degrees. Again, partly cloudy skies. Southeast winds today, a little breezy, getting us up there at around 10 to 15 miles per hour. How's it look out there, Cece?
You know, things are pretty quiet. I am seeing a couple of situations out on the road. We'll start in St. Paul. Good morning. If you're waking up there, a crash just cleared on 94 westbound here near Highway 52. It was blocking the right shoulder. Now you see things are moving pretty freely as you move toward the 35E area. So that cleared, which is good news, not impacting your commute. But we are seeing this situation in Maplewood. Stalled vehicle on Highway 36 eastbound. This is right near Highway 61. Again, on the right shoulder. Traffic moving a little slower in this area because they did have a lane closure. That lane is back open. So hopefully things are improving slightly as you make your way in that area. I'll keep my eye on that. Make sure you don't need to change your route and say hop on 694. So if we take a look at the 694, 494 loop, that is the only thing that I'm seeing within it there in that Maplewood area. Otherwise, things are really quiet. We'll continue to talk construction and crashes when I see you next.
All right, we'll see you soon. Cece, thank you very much. Let's turn back to our breaking news live in our nation's capital, where the U.S. government is shut down this morning. That shutdown went into effect at 11 o'clock our time when lawmakers failed to pass a spending bill. It's the first government shutdown in more than 6 years. So we have a lot to get to this morning, including how the shutdown will affect you at home.
Yeah, we have team coverage. Audrey Russo's live at MSP with a look at travel and other impacts. But first, let's get right to Michelle Beck at the live desk, who's tracking overnight developments.
Guys, right now I am waiting for the president to weigh in on the shutdown because ever since a minute after midnight D.C. time, the government's been out of money. You can see the pivotal moment overnight right here.
The 60-vote threshold having not been achieved, the bill, upon reconsideration, is not passed.
That was Congress failing to pass a bill to keep federal dollars flowing. This is the first government shutdown in nearly 7 years, and we don't know how long it will last. Democrats are holding back their votes, demanding negotiation. They want money for health care subsidies, which are expiring for millions of Americans under Obamacare. Republicans say those discussions can wait.
I simply don't understand why, when behind closed doors, our Republican colleagues say, we know this is bad, we know where our farmers are, we know the tariffs are bad, we know that is bad. They keep saying it, but then they go out there and do exactly what Donald Trump wants.
Far left interest groups and far left Democrat members wanted a showdown with the president. And so Senate Democrats have sacrificed the American people to Democrats' partisan interests. Now, I hope it will be some comfort for Americans dealing with shuttered government services to know that MoveOn.org and other far-left organizations are happy with this vote.
And that was the Senate Majority Leader who went on to say the government can reopen as soon as today, but only if Democrats will vote with Republicans. Guys, definitely unclear, though, what opinions or negotiating strategies will have changed overnight. Lauren.
All right, Michelle, thank you. And we are keeping an eye on the market futures this morning, reacting to news of the government shutdown. You can see it's all in the red right now. The Dow is down more than 200 points. Now, the stock market actually typically gains during government shutdowns, but investors are watching closely the current labor markets and inflation. Many essential services will continue during the government shutdown, including military operations, air traffic control services, and immigration and customs enforcement.
However, pay for those workers may be delayed. Audrey Russo's live at MSP Airport now with a closer look at the impact. Audrey.
Yeah, MSP has a lot of federal workers, and they are hard at work this morning. You can see the TSA pre-check area behind me. We reached out to airport officials, and they confirmed those with TSA plus air traffic control and customs, well, they're essential and that they are here this morning. But the question really arises, how long will these workers continue to show up without pay? And we learned this the hard way here in 2019. You can see this video from that time. The government had been shut down for around a month, and sick calls from air traffic controllers led to delays in major U.S. airports. Staffing issues among those workers, plus TSA employees, were credited with ending that shutdown by early 2019. As for other parts of the government that could be affected, the Department of Transportation says some hiring and training will stop. And you may have some concerns about traveling right as we approach cold and flu season and the availability of health information now with this government shutdown. I'm going to touch a little bit more on that coming up in about 30 minutes, but for now, I'll send things back to you.
Some far-reaching impacts here. Audrey Russo reporting from MSP. Thank you. We're going to continue to monitor this situation as it develops. You can find the latest on air and on KARE 11 Plus, our streaming app for your TV. Download and watch for free. Well, time now 6:06. If you're heading out to work this morning, watch your speed. You should watch your speed every morning, but definitely do it this morning. Today's the first day the city of Minneapolis has its new speed cameras up and running. Take a look at this map. These are the 5 locations where those cameras are located. They include 3rd Street near 1st Avenue and Nicollet Avenue near 46th Street. Now, these are areas that the city says have had issues with speeding and are within 2,000 feet of a school. So let's break it down for you here. For the first month, only warnings will be issued. After that, a first violation will be a warning. Then it's a $40 ticket for driving 10 miles over the speed limit, more than double that for more than 20 over. The violations will not go on a driver's record, and the city says it plans to add more cameras next year.
Well, this is a shocking story out of White Bear Lake this morning. Police are investigating after an adult allegedly posing as a teenager enrolled as a student at White Bear Lake High School. In a letter to families, the school district did not disclose the person's name, gender, or exact age, but said they are over the age of 21. The district says the person completed the enrollment process using fraudulent documents and a fake identity. School officials also say the person was taken into custody and is no longer allowed on district property. Students tell us this person was a well-known figure at the school and even played on the football team.
When I found out, I was really shocked. I was like, you've been with all these girls, like talking to them, having them on Snapchat, and you're 22 in a high school. That's just like so disgusting to me. And it just like really made me feel off.
Kind of disturbing there. White Bear Lake police tell us they're still trying to figure out exactly what and how this happened, but provided no details on the investigation.
Quite the story.